If evolution were a gym, bro, the Wombat is what it would look like after skipping leg day for eternity, but maxing out core strength and bulldozer mods. This chunky marsupial is basically a living tank with fur, clocking in at up to 35 kilograms, that's 77 lbs of nope, and a body designed exclusively for digging holes and ignoring your judgment. Meet Wombatidae, Australia's most determined dirt enthusiast. Wombats dig complex burrow systems that would make a mole cry with envy. They use their claws, teeth, and sheer body mass to bulldoze through earth like they've got a vendetta against soil. If you gave one a hard hat, it could qualify for union work. And here's the kicker, despite their bowling ball physique, wombats can hit up to 25 min/ph in short bursts. That's right, if one of these furry barrels decided to sprint at you, it could absolutely yeet you off a hiking trail before you blinked. The catch? They hate socializing. Wombats are solitary introverts who spend most of their lives underground, avoiding conversation and waiting for their dinner to grow out of the dirt. So basically, all of us, post-2020. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're into animals that deserved better designs. Bonus drop your favorite overbuilt animal that looks like it could win in a bar fight but would never show up. So imagine you're a marsupial and you carry your baby in a pouch. Now imagine you also spend your life tunneling through dirt like a caffeinated mole. See the issue? Dirt everywhere. Welcome to the Wombat's design innovation, the backward-facing pouch. That's right, the pouch faces toward the butt. Because nothing says evolution nailed it like raising your kid in the blast zone. It's actually genius in a very why did it come to this kind of way. If the pouch faced forward like a kangaroo's, every time mom went digging, baby would be eating a face full of gravel. So nature flipped the pouch. Problem solved. Questionably, but here's where it gets weirder, the pouch is incredibly muscular. Not because the joey is lifting weights in there, but to keep the baby secure while mom crash digs through the Australian outback like she's late to a subterranean rave. And yes, this means the baby rides shotgun just inches from mom's iron-plated wombat booty, which we'll get to later, lucky kid. It's like the marsupial version of putting the car seat in the trunk. You don't want to approve, but damn if it doesn't kind of work. Let's not tiptoe around at Wombat's poop cubes. Literal, physics-defying squatty little dice of dung. Scientists spent actual grant money figuring out why this happens. And honestly, we still don't fully know. But we do know they use it to mark their territory at like furry and underachieving masons laying poop bricks at the corners of their turf. Each wombat drops 80 to 100 cubes a night like it's working a shift at the Lego factory. The best part, these droppings don't roll away. That's the evolutionary advantage, because apparently, when you're low to the ground and kind of blind at night, non-rolling poop is your best bet for navigation and flexing on rivals. So how do they do it? Their intestines stretch unevenly, we're talking biomechanical origami in the colon. The pressure builds up, and bam corners. Somewhere, a raccoon is watching this and saying, "Why the hell didn't I think of that?" And before you ask, no, they don't stack them. Yeah, but would it surprise anyone if they did? Wombats out here laying down poop architecture while the rest of the animal kingdom is still just pooping. So what's a wombat's grand plan for survival in the wild? Sit there, take the hit, weaponize the butt. Not even joking, its butt is armor. Evolution looked at this chunky dig dog and said, what if we just made the backside invincible? A wombat's rump is made of tough cartilage and dense muscle, with almost no nerve endings. It's basically a marsupial manhole cover. When threatened, it dives into its burrow and plugs the entrance with its butt, like a furry cork of doom. Predators get a mouthful of wombat rear and bounce off like they just licked a rock. But it gets better. If a predator's dumb enough to follow it in, the wombat can crush the attacker's skull against the burrow wall using, yep, the same cartoonishly armored ass. There are records of dingoes and even dogs getting straight up concussed by this walking subterranean tank. So yes, the wombat's defense is trap you in a tunnel and smash your face with my glutes. Somewhere in Australia, there's a kangaroo hearing that and whispering, respect. Would we bring them back if they went extinct? Hell yes. Just to remind everything else that sometimes survival means sitting down and refusing to move.